Wolves Nation, it was a tough loss against Portland, and Portland had some decent players. They're a bunch of group of guys, when they traded Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum to New Orleans, it was, a pretty much sign that they're going to be in a rebuild mode. I do like that Nickeil Alexander Walker, he started tonight. I would have preferred Rob Dillingham start. I think that the transition from Mike Conley to Rob Dillingham, you got to do that this season. And the two games that we dropped to Portland, look, I mean, these things are going to happen. You can't really worry about these types of things early in the season because of the trade. That Karl Anthony Towns was a huge part of the organization. And when you take him out, there's going to be some time that the Wolves need to have to get things situated. It's not going to happen instantly. So the fact that the Wolves are pretty much 6-6 on the season, I think we are. If the season ended now, we wouldn't even make the playoffs. We lost 3 in a row, and you can't worry about these things this early. As I said before, Karl Anthony Towns was a big piece, and when you take him out, there is a lot that you gotta retool. The coaching staffs, they're gonna have to reform the offense because it can't be Anthony Edwards or bust. The teams are going to start loading up and double teaming him, and it's going to be up to other players to make big shots. And Dante DiVincenzo is typically the same type of player, so you don't really want to start him. Nickeil Alexander Walker, you need him coming off the bench. Rob Dillingham is the key. I think he's the key piece. Terrence Shannon Jr., you're going to have to play these guys. You got to see what you got. You can't draft a guy this high at point guard and then not really see what he has. Rob Dillingham, he played, let's see how many minutes he played. 9 minutes, 1 for 2. He hit a 3. He had 3 turnovers. He was a -13, but that's gonna, he's young. That's gonna come with experience. You gotta get him. He's explosive. He's electric. He's quick. He's young. You gotta get him in the lineup to match up against some of these younger opponents. Portland, as I said, they got Delano Banton, who came from Toronto. He's all right at best. He spent a lot of time down with the 905 when he was with the Raptors. Shaden Sharp is nice. I like him. And the Portland was without DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Simons, 2 big pieces, and they still got the win. They played a little bit more free, I think. And the Timberwolves were trying to, play within the system and they're still figuring things out. Julius Randle, 7 for 15, 1 for 3 from 3. The Wolves shot a lot of threes. Anthony Edwards was 0 for 9 from 3, and that's what's going to happen. You're going to play 40 minutes and jack up that many threes. You're going to live and die at the 3-point arc. Dante DiVincenzo was 0 for 6 as well. Jaden McDaniels was 0 for 3. Let's see, Nasri was 2 for 8, 25%. We just didn't shoot well. Sometimes the ball is gonna fall your way, and sometimes it isn't. But when the 3-point shot is not falling, Chris Finch should have said, "Okay, everyone, you need to start going to the rim, start getting easier buckets." And I do like Rudy Gobert. He stays within his game. He doesn't try to do things outside the normal. He sets screens. He catches lobs. He gets putbacks and things like that. Josh Minott gave us some energy. I think Josh Minott getting extra playing time. He's getting more minutes this season than he ever has. I think he's going to spend a lot of time down with the Iowa Wolves. But Terrence Shannon Jr. and Rob Dillingham, you gotta see what these guys got, and get some chemistry with the starters, get some chemistry with Jaden, get some chemistry with Anthony Edwards and Naz Reid and these guys, and just see what you got. You can't just stick with the same lineup and think that you're just going to make some adjustments with Cat being gone. That's not going to happen. It's going to take multiple pieces and multiple players to feel this thing out and to see where our strength and our weaknesses are. Because as I said before, and I'm going to keep saying it all season, Cat was huge. And you take him out, you got some work to do as far as building the offense and the defense around these other guys. But We're 6-6. We're still average, and it would have been a problem if we were like what I would say 1-11, 2-10. Then there's time to say, okay, we need to do something probably at the trade deadline. But considering that we're average team still and still figuring things out, that's a good sign. And we got to stay positive. We have a great coach. Let's not forget how great he was last season and how great our coaching staff is and our organization is as a whole. Okay, don't lose faith. Stay positive, and we'll figure these things out. Go Wolves.